Everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Short connection to the tight end here. Defense makes the stop after the completion. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills and some are two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
The Sheds are clear, so we'll line up to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Well, he's got some space here. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And the quarterback keeps it here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
It's a quick grab. Breaks loose at the 40. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Looks right for a quick completion. Finding space at the 20. 4 set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. Because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one.
Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Liberty.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now to the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14.
That makes the score Liberty 14, Coastal Carolina 0.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Looking to pass. It's Hudson. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. That's a big hit at the end, but they earn a fresh set of downs.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Brought down, but the gain moves the ball all the way to the plus 42.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And that's another Chanticleer.
And the Chanticleers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Good enough for first down yardage.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but it sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. This quarterback on fire today. Now to try here for the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick this one away.
This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's Smith. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Liberty 14, Coastal Carolina 7.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Takes the handoff. It's Blue. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. And remember, the last time these teams met, it came right down to the wire.
Well, Chris, there's so many great rivalry games that we all look forward to every single year. But with these two teams, it just always seems to be a tight matchup.
3rd down coming up after that running play. He hands it to the back. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Well, 3rd down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a first down.
That's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. Handoff here from the shotgun. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. Working his way inside the 15. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Flames. Just ran away from the defense. So the offense clicking now. They're building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense has shown up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Returner tackle right there. That's where we'll start the drive. The Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Back to throw. It's Hudson. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And the wideout goes in motion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he'll drop back here on third down. Receiver makes the catch, making people miss. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
A good throw out left, complete. And he's tackled after the catch.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. The Chanticleers pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Second down and goal. It's an option look. Pitches to the back. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Coastal.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the second quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The extra point is good, but down by a touchdown, 21-14. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they hand it off to the back.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hand. The defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Important second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. He's going to pull it down and run. He's swarmed by the defense.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Crucial third down play right here. Can he get there on the ground? Stout defense. They stuff him from this angle. I don't think he got the first down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The offense will go for it on this fourth down here midfield. They'll try to run it with the option. He'll toss it to the back. Breaks loose at the 40. Ball carrier running through tackles. Tackle, but not before picking up big yards and a first down. Defense couldn't stop the option that time.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense.
All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Liberty.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in him.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. On 1st down, it's play action. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Looking to pass. It's Hudson. Oh, that one's picked off. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Stiff arms his way to a decent game before they get him down. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And he knocks it right through the uprights. And they add to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
14.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to kick it away.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And your Coastal Carolina shots will take over. 1st and 10.
Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Back to pass. It's Hudson. It's a short completion to the tight end. And that'll pick up a first down out of the 37. The tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. And that'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Running back has it on the screen now. Oh, what a move to break into the clear. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The ball carrier is the runner. He's brought down at the 43. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down play coming up. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
Now, a 4th down.
And the Chanticleers will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
2nd down coming up.
Here's the 2nd down play. And he'll set up to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards in the 1st down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That's just exactly how you coach it from a defensive standpoint. You string the quarterback out to the outside, make him indecisive. By the time he makes a decision, the rest of the defense is coming in. Nice tackle for a loss.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Short pass finds the tight end. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Blue. Takes the football inside the 30, and that's a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's got it for a big gain. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Gain of 4. It's now 2nd and goal. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Liberty 31, Coastal Carolina 14.
Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they come up short of the goal line, but you still got to consider going for it here. You could try to punch it in, try to be physical from the 2, but I'm sure they got a handful of 2-point conversion plays that they could use here to dial it up. Let's see what they decide to go for.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after adding to this big lead, they are set to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. The Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. Last possession, they went for it on 4th down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Receiver makes the grab. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield. It's Hudson. Catch made over the middle. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a 1st down.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. And they heave it deep downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He's got some room and some blockers here. Touchdown, Flames. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Coastal Carolina, 14.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Here comes the Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Catch made on the right side. And he will make the 1st down. Tackled at the 26.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Chanticleers. Made the defense look slow that time. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. And he knocks it right through. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Coastal Carolina, 21.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Liberty's offense retakes the field now. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Oh, there's the stiff arm. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Handoff as you try to work the clock here.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with when defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
It's a quarterback keeper. Fighting off the defender. The freshman is brought down after a really solid run there.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say your prayers.
And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. And the Flames line up on 1st and 10 now.
Ringo. Easy.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Takes the handoff again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The Flames will send their punt team onto the field.
Number 13, odds of punt.
Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. The first play of this drive now. They're set up at the 34. Back to throw. It's Hudson. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day.
The pass on 1st down. Intercepted.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense will just take a knee. But let's be honest, all wins are not equal. You go in there and hammer your rival and get bragging rights. That's sweet, man.
Yeah, this one is a little bit different. I mean, this is a game you anticipate, you look forward to the entire offseason. You're thinking about it. Now you get a big win against your rival. You're riding that high much longer than your standard win.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this